And after the brief pause, welcome back to the NFL on EA Sports. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Hurries this across the 25, across the 45. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Purdy on 1st down. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. To throw again, it's Purdy. This throw is cuffed. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Time to get the 2nd quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Groupie sends it through. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for them.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Bears and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throwing from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 48. Throw right side hauled in by Komet. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. They'll try and throw it here. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Throwing it again here. Hits him on the in route. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. They'll come up 1st and 10. He'll throw it. This one's caught. Touchdown, Chicago. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they'll take the lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Motioning left is their running back. On 3rd down, Purdy. The Bears close it in, and they'll get him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That one in the books is a 48-yard punt. And the Bears are going to be set up with some great field position. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. So now a timeout for a player who was shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree, not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. Now on 2nd and 10. Komet's got it, left side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Chicago first down. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Throwing off the play fake here. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
1st and goal from the 1. From the 1. I don't mind throwing it, but that's the one thing you can't have happen. Defensively, you know they're going to bring it. And now, well, they're more than content backing this offense up with the sack.
The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. They've got a man in motion. On 2nd and 9. He's got a man left. And it's a gain of 5 as we reached our 2-minute warning. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Looking to the air here. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears grow their lead to 8. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Pretty throwing here on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They send a receiver in motion right. Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy. Throwing the out route complete. And he reaches the 35 before going out. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun is Purdy. Hits his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Purdy on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll motion him out of the backfield. First down throw by Purdy. Short pass brought in. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. Third down coming up. Tight end in motion right. To throw again, it's Purdy. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That one's complete over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. 2nd and 3 now. From the 47. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable 2nd down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Completed over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Purdy setting up that play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is. If he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap for Purdy. On target to his man, Polk. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Groupie sends it through. And that gets him back within 5.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. They won't gain anything on the run as time runs out in the first half.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin just outside Washington at Commanders Field in Landover. And it's the Titans with the lead in the 2nd quarter of play. Rashee Rice, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. We'll stay in the AFC North as we head over to Cincinnati to check on the Bengals at home at Paycor Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Jamar Chase, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. And it was the visiting Dolphins who were able to get the victory. The Dolphins knew a victory was necessary to have any shot, and they got it, as they'll finish the regular season at 10-7. These two teams heading out of the tunnel, and we're ready to get back to it. For the call of the second half, here is the great Kate T. Scott. Kate?
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Chicago offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on third downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. The 49ers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Finds his man over the middle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Running back sent in motion. On 3rd down, Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Running it now out of the gun. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 3rd down.
After the penalty, 3rd and a yard coming up. Here's Purdy to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're left with 4th and short. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. Groupie sends it through. There's a flag down, and if this is defensive, could give him a first down.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic first down.
You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker, and now they've got a first inside the red zone. And he drives this forward to the 6. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5. Another carry for him. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man. And you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Blitz coming for Purdy. Pass it down close. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. They can't blame him for the deficit, He's been doing all he can to kick them into contention. That's now his 4th field goal, and all those kicks he's made are part of why the lead is still close.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the return at the 27. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff. Now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
And he's going to fight his way forward to the 23. Give him 2 yards there, and it's now 3rd and 14. They're throwing it. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he'll try to hit this one well. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. The 49ers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Now Purdy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 39. short pass caught by his tight end. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 13 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Now it's Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun is Purdy. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's taken down at the 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Purdy throwing here on first. Complete to Pearsall. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Kid, I was on the field with a young high school quarterback just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 21. Finding Pearsall. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And that's a 49er first down.
First down, 49ers.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Completed to his running back. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Purdy throwing here. He brings it in. And this one doesn't go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal. You know, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Looking to throw, Purdy. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that makes it 2nd and goal. They are throwing it again. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 4th quarter lead. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
On now is York to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. And just a week before the playoffs begin, partner, here's where teams stand as we play out this regular season finale. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Still first down.
First down, he takes the snap. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. So now it's 2nd and long.
Second down and 15 yards to go.
Now looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Setting up a throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 4th and long. Punting unit out now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And a fair catch made without incident just inside the 25. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. First down throw by Purdy. Pearsall there to grab it. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Second and 3 now. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He has the first over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Purdy on first down. Hits his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Receiver in motion, going left. Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he could not get there. They stopped him right at the line. Ground game stopped again. That leaves them with a 4th and short.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll bring out the punter here. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out at, I'd call it about the 12-yard line. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 16. Complete over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down. They send the tight end in motion. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Motioning one of the tight ends. From the 35 on 2nd down. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
He'll look to throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. Now to throw. Setting up the running back screen. Jukes one defender. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. Back to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
One of the tight ends motioning right. Here he is to throw. Finds him over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end. There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Desperation time here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Trying to throw here out of the gun. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Still sticking with the passing game. Off the mark there, incomplete pass.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throwing now. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. He can't find the ends. Now hang on. They want to take another look at this play. And a very important call coming up late in this game. Oh, this one is really close, Brock. Did he establish possession and then get both feet down?
Yeah, maintaining possession while being a ballerina, not always easy. A lot to look at here, but I know he thinks he's got a touchdown.
So the officials looked at it twice. The replay officials in New York agreed, and the call on the field's going to stand. They'll run the counter. And he's up across the 10 to the 11 before going down. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the final chapter of this year's campaign. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Chicago.